Okay. That should be working. Let's find out. It does look like it's working. Okay. Let me do my usual start a stream stuff. Let's see, we'll put this there. Nope, that's the wrong word. There. Okay. And then let me make sure that I'm actually, like, audible and stuff. And that it doesn't look like Garbo. Oh, right. It'll probably be fine, because I'm doing this the same way as I've done it every single time, but I always want to check anyway. So let's see. Okay, I think we're good. Cool. Alright. So, we're back with Pokemon Y Mono Flying. Third time on this little train here. And should be fun. I did do one little thing off stream. Basically, I noticed we had 2 happiness evolutions here. And I didn't want to worry about them taking forever to evolve, so like I just ran around a lot with them in the party just to get their happiness up while I was just watching stuff in the background. So they should be good to evolve with basically 1 level. I did go out of my way to grab 2 rare candies, just so I could check and make sure they were ready to evolve, but I didn't end up using them, like in the actual save that we're using. But I didn't pick them up on stream, so I figured I'd mention. Yeah, we've got 2 rare candies. They're the one from Ambret Town and Parfum Palace. So yeah, that's yeah, I did that. Okay. But yeah, I'm hoping to like make progress today, because last time we were pretty much just stuck on this section of the game here. This like, whoa, hey, video game. All right, we're basically stuck on this section of the game, because of like the rock gym, and also there was just a lot of Pokemon to get around here. So it was like, it was a pretty rough time, all things around. But now that we're past that, the next 2 gyms are fighting in grass, so like those should not be difficult. 'Cause you know, we're all flying types. And I don't think there's anything like super difficult in this part of the game. I just remembered that like we can use strength now. Does anyone here know strength? No, and they can't learn it either. So I guess we're just gonna not worry about it. We don't need it for anything, I don't think. Okay. Actually, hold up. I don't want to lead with... no. Well, I screwed that up. Okay. I'm leading with Golbat on a Psychic Trainer. It should be fine. It's 1 Pokemon. Solosis. Yeah, it should be fine. And yeah, the first battle's always a little choppy as the game figures stuff out. Gotta love the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. They're my favorite. Okay. Oh, right, we have Bite. What am I even worrying about? Type matchups. Oh, it flinched too. Alright, we are so golden. Again, and now we actually have like a half-decent Pokemon to use with Golbat. And you know, he still needs to evolve, which is why he is in our party. I might even keep him on a little after that, though, to be honest. Ominous Wind? Yeah, we don't need minimize. Just because, honestly, Crobat might be final team material. Also, I did forget one thing in my setup. I forgot to get my notes for the run. So I know I'm not missing any Pokemon or important evolutions or something. Oh, that's not a good sign. Alright. Might have to plug you in order to get my notes, but that's fine. Yes, I do. Okay, let me do that real quick. There. And notes. Cool. Also, with every stream of this, my notes become better. They evolve. Now I have every Pokemon that I have currently ordered by when they evolve. So I know exactly who I want to have in my party. I should know at all times. In fact, I believe, if my notes are correct, Hoppip's about to evolve to Skiploom. Spoilers, I guess. I guess Wing Attack. Yeah, you're just a Dunsparce. But yeah, last time was definitely... Guyan, seriously? No, we'll just deal with it. Last time was definitely our biggest, just, bunch of encounters. Because, like, this route had 3 different Pokemon we needed to get. Route 8 had a whole bunch. We had to go all the way to the cave, yada yada. The only, like... That was, like, our last really bad batch of encounters. The only thing that's even going to be remotely close to that is when we get Fly. We kind of gotta go out of our way to do something. But that's, like, really it. Thanks, Gavin. I'm very much confused and also enthused. Good job rhyming me. It's absolutely insane, because, you know, last time we were here playing Pokemon, I was just talking about 1K, and that wasn't that long ago. And now the sub count has just kind of doubled casually, and, you know, it's been over time, and, you know, it's a, you know, we can give a lot of credit to the one video that's doing very well, what's the best version of every Mickey Mouse character. But yeah, it's nutty. I still don't really know how to process it. Like, like, 2,000 people it's already kind of a difficult number to fathom. Oh, you have rollout. Has it been using that and I just haven't been paying attention? Okay, but it's like, do I even... Like, why would I want to switch out? Its defenses are way up. Do you have a special move? Well, you're a water type. I see the chat messages. I need to figure out what I'm doing in this battle really quick. Hoppip will die. I guess let's try Drifloon, because you have a special move, don't you? Okay, you have Ominous Wind, but let's try it. I agree that that Mickey video is pretty great. I also agree that I have a lot of other great videos, so thank you for that. No, I'm, like, I honestly couldn't be happier with the Mickey thing being the one that's kind of taken off. Um, like before that, um, I missed, or not. I wish it missed is what I should say. Because before that, I've had a couple other videos do pretty well. You know, the if Disney TV got Worlds of Kingdom Hearts, that's sitting at like what 37K views. Which it was totally my most viewed video before the Mickey Mouse thing. That video's great. But what did kind of bother me was the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl one doing as well as it did. Not because like I have a problem with like it on like on the principle of it being a Nick All-Star Brawl thing. That's totally fine. Because that's sitting at like 29K views now. It was just a really negative video. Yeah, sure, you can learn Swift over Leech Life. Yeah, the Nick All-Star Brawl thing was just a really negative video, so I was it did kind of bug me a little bit. That I was like, wow, the one that did really well is the one that's like, where like I'm like kind of being clickbaity and and just kind of playing into making people angry. That's super lame. It's like I didn't want that to be like the only way I get views. It's just like if I do some clickbaity BS. So I'm really glad the Mickey thing did great because that's just a purely positive video. Like just me going through my favorite iterations of all these characters and like, oh, awesome. That's like the exact kind of video I want to do well. So I could not be happier. I mean, you don't really need Peck anymore if you have Wing Attack. Oh, right, we've got like a whole bunch of evolutions to sit through. Okay. Which is good, because we need to go back to the center to heal, because I let Drifloon die. Which Drifloon has till 28. Alright. So we should be getting our happiness evolutions, as well as Hoppip into Skiploom, I think. That should be it, though. Hi. For some reason, the bats. The bats needed to evolve through happiness. Not sure why. But it's over now, so... And then Hoppip. Yep. Obviously, we gotta keep Hoppip, even after it evolves, because it's gotta go all the way to Jumpluff. I have heard of Pokemon Fusion. It's really bizarre. Nah, I saw... Who'd I see play it? I think I saw MNJTV play it. And it looks super cool. I'm not super into the whole, like, ROM hack scene. But I mean, like... I can't even imagine the amount of work that went into designing all of those. Like, oh my god. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Let me take the bats off of my list here, because they're fully evolved now. Cool. Alright, and let's go to the box. Let's see. Okay. Swoobat, we are never using you again. Like, full disclosure on that. Crobat, though, we might keep around. Let me see. Fletchender's 27, Pidgeotto's 28. Okay. Because I also considering keeping these two around in the long term. So I think what we might do is I might stay leading with Crobat just to deal with trainers while stuff levels up in the background, and then maybe once it hits around 27, 28, we switch it around with Fletchinder, Pidgeotto. I think that sounds good. Alright, who's next on the list? Doduo is the next earliest evolution, so let's put Doduo in. Let's see. 6 out of 10 game, 10 out of 10 sprites. Yeah, I feel that makes sense. I've already done this, but I don't know. I felt like healing again. Okay, well the thing with that is, it's like, oh, recommend the game for the funny. I think I could get a lot of mileage out of the funny, just watching YouTube. I just remember now. I'm pretty sure I also saw Alpharad, play that. At the very least, I remember certain thumbnails or shorts that, like, yeah, feature that game very prominently. Because I do remember certain fusions. Very distinctly. X accuracy. The most useless, not actually useless items. The X. Alright, Team Flare, hi. You know, it's actually totally possible to skip the Team Flare guys here. Like, you could make this event completely null and void if you just, play it a certain way. So, like, these Team Flare guys won't be here until after you beat the second gym. But, you could go all the way to Geosenge Town pretty much right away. Like, the barrier that prevents you from progressing further is at the entrance to the next route, which I think is Route 11. So theoretically, if you wanted to, hi, I'm you, but better. If you wanted to, you could go to Geosenge Town, use the Pokemon Center there, and then beat the second gym after that. Because these Team Flare guys will only appear after the second gym. And then you could either teleport back to Geosenge or white out, and you'll appear back in Geosenge, and you'll completely skip this Team Flare event. You just don't have to do it. We're doing it for the experience, and also it is a bit of a pain in the ass to, like, have teleport or white out, but it's a neat little quirk about this game that you could totally just skip this. Would they be sad? I mean, in a sense, you're like, you're neglecting them, so you're not defeating them. So they get to keep doing whatever the hell they want to do. Like, whatever crimes they're committing, they no longer have a stupid 10-year-old, or you're older than 10 in this game, but let's just say a 10-year-old for the sake of it. A stupid 10-year-old bugging you the whole friggin' time. Yeah, Crobat's probably gonna be endgame. I mean, obviously, I'm very high on a Pokemon that is just fully evolved very early and wrecking shop. So you know, who knows how much mileage it'll have at actual endgame, but like, it's pretty freaking good. Every evil Pokemon team loves attention. I mean, honestly, evil teams have been such a weird constant in Pokemon games. Because they're always like... I mean, aside from Gen 1... Well, okay. Let me think through this before making any bold statements. Are the evil teams the A-plots? No, the A-plot is always... or pretty consistently, the gym challenge. That's always what the game puts the most focus on. But then it's usually the evil team. Most of the time. Right? Like, I think at least at least from Gen 1 through to 6, the evil team is meant to have a lot of gravitas. But then 7, 8, and 9, I feel like they're the C plot at best. I mean, I guess it depends on how you interpret. It depends on how you interpret the whole Alola situation, because you basically have two evil teams there with the Aether Foundation and Team... what's their name? Team Skull? But Team Skull is so lame. And I mean, all the evil teams have kind of just been lame since Alola. Like, they've just kept doing that shtick. Of just like, it's an evil team, they're not actually all that intimidating. They've just been doing that since Alola. As I was Team Yell in Sword and Shield, and then Team Star in Scarlet Violet. Not that I really, like, adamantly despise any of those, but it's just a little odd. They've kind of just been like, we don't want to give that much attention to evil teams anymore. Even though we're still gonna have them around. Like, we're not gonna get rid of them, but we're demoting them, basically. You agree, but the stuff that sticks out most in your memories are the evil teams? Does that... would you include the newer games in that? Because I think for sure for, like, these first, like, 6 generations, like, yeah. I think, yeah, the evil teams get enough attention where, yeah, they are probably the thing that sticks out the most to me about these games' plots. Gen 8 and 9 not included, yeah, okay. Yeah, Gen 7's kind of in an odd spot because Team Skull is kind of the fake evil team. Like, it's like tricking you. It's like, even though it's very obvious the whole time that the Aether Foundation is no good. And, you know, for all of its flaws, I kind of like Alola's story. Like, all around, just looking at all the games, like, yeah, Alola's story was fun. They really went for something there, and it mostly worked. You never finished 8 and 9? Totally feel that. I look back at Sword and Shield pretty fondly. You know, I think people gave it a lot of shit, initially, for reasons. You know, the national decks of it all. But I think they were pretty damn fun games. And, you know, I'm always in the camp of... I'm not huge on open world. I really like open zone games. So, like, my favorite video game is... Oh, shit. This Pachirisu might kick my ass. Oh, never mind. We're a Crobat. We're a Crobat! So, you know, like, open zone... Like, my favorite video game is Mario Odyssey. I love these, like, sections of big exploration, but that still feel contained enough where I feel like I could realistically do everything. And that's effectively what Sword and Shield was trying to be. And then Legends Arceus went ahead and, like, really fully realized that. So I really enjoyed it. And, you know, it's got a whole host of other flaws that bring it down to an extent, but, like, I do not hate Sword and Shield in the slightest. I thought they were pretty great. And then Scarlet and Violet comes along, and it's like, oh, now it's open world, and I don't know where I'm going, and there's way too much everywhere, and you know, and this is no longer for me all of a sudden. But you know, c'est la vie. Hi, MSM player. How you doing? We are cruising, and now that we've got a Crobat. Also, already at level 26, so we've got to consider switching it out for one of our other guys. In fact, actually, I just remembered, we have to fight Karina, like, right now. enter 2 Lucarios. I should have used Wing Attack, whatever. So I should probably switch to Fletchinder. So that we have super effective damage with a fire move. Fletchinder has a fire move, right? Right? We haven't used Fletchinder in a while. Oh, wow, the Hippopotas took its own life. Wow. Wow. Alright, and we are back to Geosenge. Not back to Geo. This is our first time here. Alright. So yeah, the next major thing is this this fight with Karina. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and grab Fletchinder right now. God, could you imagine if could you imagine if happiness evolutions could de-evolve if you didn't keep them happy? Wouldn't that be the most ridiculous shit in the world, but also would kind of make sense? Let's go, bud. It does have Ember. Okay, well that's not ideal, but it's something. Alright. Geosenge Town is the town of stones. I know this game too well. Well, like, can you imagine, if I just, like, Crobat die a few times, would it suddenly just, like, revert back into Golbat? Oh, that would be dreadful. Or if I left it in the box too long and it got sad. Hi, Serena. Alright, now we fight Karina. Do I want to grab this item here? I do. I don't remember what it is. But I feel like this might be useful. Timer ball. Okay. Good to have, in case something's being annoying. And we do actually have to catch something here on Route 11. Only one thing, though, thank God. Alright, but first we fight Karina. Oh yeah, the fletching line is incredible. I don't know who we have to credit for such like a consistent line of incredible Pokemon, but like they knocked it out of the park. And you know, the first kind of early game flying type to like not just be normal flying, like these guys set the new standard. Love them for it. Fucking Swords Dance. Okay. It can't hit me for anything other than not very effective damage, right? Like, it just has fighting moves. Probably. Burn it. God, Karina's Lucarios. Like, this fight is way more intimidating than either of her other fights. Because obviously the Mega Lucario one is kind of like low-key scripted. And... oh my god, please burn. No. Oh wait, we have Quick Attack. Okay, Quick Attack. Okay. Like, the Mega Lucario one is low-key scripted, and then the gym battle compared to this is really not that bad. But this is just like 2 Lucarios in a row that will kick your ass. Yeah, the birds have been pretty solid. I mean, okay. Pick-a-Peck is whatever. Like, I don't really care about Pick-a-Peck. But, everything else is, pretty damn good. Like, Corviknight, was great. I loved Corviknight. And then, okay, Paldea doesn't... I wouldn't say Paldea really has one. At least not in, like, the strict traditional sense. But I guess the closest thing that I've seen people refer to as that game's early game bird is like the Wattrel line, Wattrel, Kilowattrel, which is also pretty good. Like, no complaints about that line. Quick Attack's not gonna kill. Alright, Fletchinder, I need you to just kind of live. Can you be really cool and live? Okay, cool. Lucario's been grinding in Smash Bros. Yeah. God, I need him someday. Cause this has been like a suggestion that I've seen on my channel like for months. is to like go through Smash Ultimate and like really dig into like the representation of the different properties in Smash Ultimate, which like sounds fun. Like it's a great idea. Um, I just haven't like felt it in my bones to make it yet. But yeah, I definitely think one of the most interesting discussions there is all the Pokemon stuff, because it is bizarre. Um, yeah. Best version of every character in Smash. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I am not quite familiar enough with every single Smash property to do that. Though I am familiar with a lot of them. We'll bring Crobat back out. Like, let me think. There are about 40 different franchises represented with fighters in Smash, right? I'm pretty confident that that's the number, but I could be wrong. I'd say I'm familiar with like really like very familiar with maybe half of those. Maybe. I'd have to like actually count them off. But yeah, I'd say probably about half of them. Cause like I love Mario, I love Donkey Kong. Zelda, amazing. I love Metroid. Metroid's great. Yoshi, I've played a handful of Yoshi games, and I love Yoshi as a character, but I've never really been able to get into them. Kirby, love Kirby. I do not have any love for Star Fox, really. Star Fox is whatever. Pokemon, Pokemon's just okay. Let me think. Earthbound, I've played Earthbound. I really enjoyed the original Earthbound, but that's the only one I've played. Haven't played Beginnings or Mother 3. F-Zero, I've played the original SNES F-Zero, and that's it. So I'm not like... Motherfucker just whirlwinded me? Okay. Alright, Drifloon, you got this. Yeah, cool. So yeah, like, I've played an F-Zero, I'm not very familiar with F-Zero. I've been using Smash as a checklist for games and franchises I need to play. Got through Persona and Castlevania so far. DK and Kingdom Hearts planned. Listen, you play Kingdom Hearts, and there's like 4 videos that you could watch all of a sudden on my channel. I love Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is so much fun. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts I'm huge on. Hang on, I was going in order. Ice Climber, I have played the original Ice Climber. It's not very good, but I played it. I didn't beat it, but I played it. I love Fire Emblem. Way into Fire Emblem. Game & Watch? I have played a Game & Watch game, but I mean, like you don't really get into Game & Watch, I don't think. I don't think that's a thing that people do. Give me Staravia. That's what we need on this route. You're a Stunky. Lame. Okay. Kid Icarus. I love Kid Icarus Uprising. One of my favorite games of all time. I have not... Okay, no, I have played WarioWare. I played Smooth Moves at a friend's house. Like back in high school. And that was super fun. But that's also a series that I'm not hugely invested in the Wario of it all. Oh, we have Inner Focus? Crobat is so good. So yeah, that's Wario. I've never played Metal Gear. Does the Brawl stage count as playing WarioWare? No, but it's close. You know, it's like it's there. Oh shit, we got a double battle. Actually, first there's this. Okay, let's do the holo clip. Yeah, never touched Metal Gear. I would love to play Metal Gear. I have the collection that they announced. That's on my list of games to get. Like the collection that has the first 3 games, and then also for some reason like the NES ones. Like the first 3 real games, and then also the NES ones. Okay, so there's a sky battle over here, but do we have cut? Because we need cut to access it. We don't need cut. Okay, I'm just misremembering. Yeah, looks good. Okay, let's do it. Tailow's about to evolve too, which is great. Care for a sky battle with a sky trainer? We have to do all of these. We have to do all of these in the mono flying run. Oh, a Mulga. Boo. Alright, whatever. Okay, so I haven't played Metal Gear. And it's like, and Pokemon Trainer, and Diddy Kong, and Lucas, and... I have played Sonic. I've played 2 Sonic... Well, technically 3. I've played 3 Sonic games in my life. 2 of them to completion. Ooh. This might be bad. Flinch, please. But yeah, I've played... Yes! Okay, perfect. Yeah, I've played 2 Sonic games to completion, which are Generations and Colors. And then I played a bit of Sonic CD way back when. So I really don't remember anything from it. That said, I have seen playthroughs and content about, like, every Sonic game. I find the Sonic series to be fascinating. Oh, you know what? I have played The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I totally forgot about that, even though that is, like, low-key my favorite Sonic game. You intimidated me, so I'm gonna start using Swift. Yeah, that's fine. Don't kill me. Thank you. Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog was great. I love that game. I mean, I played it with a bunch of friends and we were all doing the voices. So, like, that probably added a lot to the enjoyment. But, alright, cool. But, no, yeah, that game was great. I love that game. I was Tails. Do I remember, like, I was like, Sonic! We have to save my friend Sonic! He's been murdered! We have to solve the mystery for Amy's birthday! That was basically the voice I did. That's my Tails. Now, mind you, Tails is very present in that game, so I was doing that voice for, like, several hours, constantly, which was not good for me. But it was fun. That's like doing the same as Swift, pretty much. Okay, so Sonic, I played Sonic. I have played Pikmin. I've played Pikmin 3 Deluxe on my Switch. And I want to get Pikmin 4 sometime soon. I just haven't gotten around to it. You just voiced every character. Fair enough. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, thankfully, I have like a group of Sonic people. That help me out there. Okay, I'm a little scared of this double battle, so let's get this. Let's try and get this Staravia. Hi, horde of Nidorans that's checking my game. So yeah, I played Pikmin. I've never played a Rob game. Not that I would really even know where to start with that. Like, how does one play a Rob game? I guess, like, would you not just need to have, like, an original NES and the Rob accessory? I mean, if you want to count Mario Kart DS, I have played Mario Kart DS, and Rob is in that video game. That literally, like, just as I said that, I see the, yeah, 2 Rob games and Mario Kart DS. Yeah. So yeah, that's Rob. I have played Animal Crossing. I didn't love it. Um, like I played New Leaf as well as Pocket Camp, but like whatever. And I played that very briefly. But I don't know. I just couldn't quite get into it. So I never picked up New Horizons. But you know, I have played Animal Crossing. Okay, cool. We have Great Balls. Mega Man. I've played Mega Man X, which is a fantastic game. Wii Fit, I've played, as well as just a lot of Wii series games, because, yep, I grew up with a Wii. That's it. I don't think I ever owned Wii Fit. I'm pretty sure I only played it at other people's houses. I do not want to give a nickname to the Staravia. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go heal and mentally prepare for this double battle. Because this double battle is a doozy. And we can skip it, but I don't want to. So that's Wii Fit. Punch-Out, I have played Super Punch-Out. And then I've watched a really good friend of mine completely demolish the other 2 Punch-Out games, like Mike Tyson's and the Wii one. And I played Super Punch-Out very briefly. Okay. So we're about to go up against, what is it, a Machoke and a Mr. Mime, I think? So the Machoke's not an issue. It's the Mr. Mime that worries me. So I think we'll put in Drifloon. Because it has ghost moves. And that ought to be decent. What's after Punch-Out in the lineup? I mean, the Mii's, I've played Mii games, and then obviously they're like, they have the Smash symbol, so like, I've played Smash games. Pac-Man, I've played the OG Pac-Man. As well as I think Miss Pac-Man. Like, I'm sure I've played that at some point in my life. Okay, we're gonna actually focus the Mr. Mime and just try to get it good and dead. We'll wing attack it with you. And then Ominous Wind with you. Okay, good. Yeah, figures. Okay. Perfect. We just need Machoke to chill. Okay, we'll wing attack it. And Ominous Wind it again, just to make sure. Okay, cool. Okay, after that, it's Xenoblade. I've never played Xenoblade. That's a big one. That's a big one that I just have not touched at all. Air Cutter? I mean, I'd rather have it than Astonish, I think. It's just a special flying move, which, like, sure. But I have seen a full playthrough of the first Xenoblade Chronicles, which is not the same as playing the game, but, you know, it's something. Okay. That foresight actually matters. Maybe we switch Drifloon out. Okay. Well, it actually it shouldn't be that big of a deal, actually. I guess we'll go for Astonish. Um, but yeah, I should get around to at least trying a Xenoblade. Like, properly. Let's see. Okay. Scary double battle, trivialized by Crobat. I played the opening of Xenoblade 2, hated it, never touched it again, and then found out that intro is revered by all Xenoblade fans. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if you don't like something, a few minutes, or not even a few minutes, let's at least like give it an hour. Like, if you don't like something an hour in, you know, no shame in just dropping it. Like where's the fun in this? You know, I'm not gonna put up with this shit for for another several hours. And it being revered by fans, that sounds very much to me like the whole fucking there's that equivalent in the Kingdom Hearts community, with the fucking Cage 2 prologue. You know, you either love it or you hate it. You either think it's one of the best pieces of storytelling in the series, or it's boring as sin. And honestly, I lean more into the boring as sin camp. But that's just me. Okay. Before we head into the cave, let's go back and heal again. Also, I might switch Crobat out for one of the other big birds that we've got. I'll have to take a look. Because what level are you now? Level 28. Okay. So you're, like, at the same level as both Fletchinder and Pidgeotto. Okay. But yeah, that's Xenoblade. I played Duck Hunt. I played it at an arcade once. It was fun. Street Fighter. I've played Street Fighter 2. Nothing, like, serious, and, like, I've never, like, had really any interest in, like, going through the arcade mode or anything, but, it was fun. I enjoyed my time with it. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy was a big blind spot for me for a long time, but, in working on a project that, will hopefully be ready in time for March Caprice, I have now played a lot of Final Fantasy. It has suddenly become a series that I'm very well acquainted with. Bayonetta, I've never played a Bayonetta game. Never even so much as looked at a Bayonetta game. That's a complete 100% blind spot for me. There shouldn't be anything in the cave that we need to catch, thankfully. Splatoon? I've never actually played Splatoon. I've just never really been interested. I'm not an online multiplayer person, really. Wow. Okay, video game? You good? Okay. Gotta love the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. So yeah, that's Splatoon. I have seen, like, playthroughs of, like, the single player of Splatoon. But yeah, I've never been interested in playing it myself. That's just not my scene. And then after Splatoon, after Inkling is Ridley, and then Simon. I have played Castlevania. I played Super Castlevania 4. Which, if you're thinking, man, this person's played a lot of Super Nintendo games, that's because I have a SNES Classic, which is that, like, plug-and-play console they did a few years back. I have it, and I love it. It's a great little device. Used it to play a whole bunch of great games that I never played before. So yeah, that's how I played Castlevania. I played Super Castlevania 4 on the SNES Classic. There's something here. No. Half of these games I've already bought and have ready to go, just never played because the backlog is too big to comprehend. Yeah, I totally feel that. I can't run from this, can I? And me. It's not gonna die to a bite is the problem, and if it counters, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah. Now it's flinched. What's after Castlevania? Yeah, and me. That's gonna kill me, right? Yeah. God, I hate Wobbuffet. You're so lame. You know what? I should go buy repels. Because this is gonna suck otherwise. And we gotta heal back up. We gotta heal back up Crobat anyway, so... Yeah, screw it. Let's go. Let's go heal. And buy a bunch of repels. Castlevania is a lot more fun when approaching the shows rather than the games. I did watch the first 2 seasons of the Castlevania Netflix series. I really liked the first season, but I could not get into the second one. Which maybe that's just me. In fact, I know for a fact it is just me, because everyone I was watching it with still really loved it. But I don't know. I just wasn't as into it. I felt like it forgot who the main characters were. IMO. All right. What comes after Castlevania? Okay, all the DLC. All right, cool. Let's buy a bunch of super repels. And you know, while we're here, we should buy balls. Just like 5 more. Yeah. Okay, cool. Hi, I'm new to your channel. Love your top 10 cartoons video. Oh, thank you. Mateo? Is like is that, am I pronouncing that correctly? Cause to me that reads as like the Spanish like Matthew, Mateo, but there's an extra A thrown in there, throwing me off. Also, really appreciate loving that video specifically, cause that one was, I loved making that video. That was so much fun to make. I mean, obviously, I'm just gushing about like basically my 10 favorite things in the world. So yeah, pretty good time on that one. All right, let me actually use the repels. They're in here. Okay. Persona. I love Persona 5. Persona 5 is so good. I love it so much. So yeah, I've played Persona. Someday, I will get to Persona 4 and Persona 3. It will happen. They're on my list. Just gotta get around to it. This trainer is, like, infamous to me. Because this trainer, I believe, has... It's either Halusha or, like, Sock and Throw. Or both. They're very annoying. It's close. It's like... It's Mataeo. Okay. Gotcha. Mataeo. Okay. I made a YouTube video with the opinion that the second season wasn't the strongest, and I started the biggest flame war in the comments that I never could have expected. Oh yeah, I've been there. I feel like you're physically bulking. Let me try hitting you on the special side. You're also bulky on the special side. Okay. But thankfully, we're a Crobat. So fighting types mean nothing to us. Okay, cool. Oh, that was a crit too. Alright. But yeah. Dude. I mean, it happens basically whenever you make, like, a negative video. It's inevitable. But you know, my Nick All-Star Brawl thing, there were a lot of people who did not take kindly to that. In a couple different ways. Hang on, while this attack comes out, I need a drink of water. That felt good. Yeah, I like it because I enjoy all the exact same shows, and I'm glad you're playing my favorite Pokemon game. Yeah, this is also one of my favorite Pokemon. It's technically like number 2, because you know, I really love Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but yeah, I'm glad we apparently share so many favorites, because I do intend to make someday. I want to make a video about this game because I think it gets so unfairly hated. And I want to come to its defense. The poor game, it can't quite fight for itself out there on the internet streets. I wanna put my 2 cents in about why this game is it's just really freaking good. We definitely don't need that Moonstone, but we have it. Oh, I'm low health. Whoops, let me just fix that real quick. Oh, just super. Well, Mega Evolution back? Yeah, I mean, I certainly prefer Mega Evolution to a lot of the other things they've done, like Z moves, Dynamax, Terra. I guess you just what is it? Terraforming? Whatever, the Terra thing. Terastallization, that's what it's called. I don't really care about them. I thought Mega Evolution was cool, and then since then we've just been dealing with worse and worse Mega Evolution. Did I finish going through all the Smash stuff? Let's see, I talked about, Persona. So next is Dragon Quest. I've never touched Dragon Quest. That's a complete blind spot. Hi, electric type. How are you? Right. I should not be using flying moves on you. You'll live another hit, right? So yeah, never touched Dragon Quest, never touched Banjo-Kazooie, but that's one I really want to play. Like, it looks right up my alley. I just gotta get around to it and find, like, a not terrible way to play it. Oh, this kind of blows. You're neutral to electric, right? Skiploom? Let's see what you could do, buddy. Razor Wind? Why do you have a Razor Wind? Okay. So yeah, never touched Dragon Quest or Banjo-Kazooie. Never touched Fatal Fury or King of Fighters or any of that. Never played ARMS, though I've seen a lot of gameplay of it. Taylor's about to evolve, yay! Fairy type. I played Minecraft. I mean, everyone's played Minecraft, but yes, I've played Minecraft. Let me leave seat it. And then, oh, you know what? I have played Tekken. Technically. I played Tekken once at an arcade with a friend. It was like Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Which was fun. So, you know, I technically have played a Tekken game. And then I'm a Kingdom Hearts degenerate. Like, I know Kingdom Hearts like the back of my hand. Omega Ruby and X were my first 2 Pokemon games, and as an entry point, they were pretty fantastic. Just came late to the Pokemon party, yeah, sure. No, yeah, they're absolutely fantastic entry points. And I honestly think that Pokemon X and Y were probably words. They were probably partially designed, like, for that exact purpose as an entry point. Let me go to you. And, I, like, you know, it has a lot of echoing into, like, the Kanto games. Through, like, you know, the Sandaloon Forest being, like, the same layout as Viridian Forest, and then you getting access to the Kanto starters. You know, I think it was very much trying to, and even Mega Evolution to an extent, just kind of, like, you know, playing more into nostalgia. You know, which some might say it's to its detriment. I don't think so. I think it's really only to its benefit. You have Bite. Okay, Drifloon's fine. He's okay, everybody. Okay. So Talos should be evolving right now. Oh, wait, Wingull. Okay, I didn't realize Wingull was also ready. Okay. Great. So yeah. These are great games. Video essay will happen someday. It's definitely not going to be my next project. I'm pretty sure, like, because today's basically Nick All-Star Brawl Day. Like, I don't know exactly when it's gonna drop, but, that's, like, coming out, like, you know, November 7th, so, you know, once midnight hits, I'm gonna be checking to see if I can play it. And that's almost certainly gonna be the subject of my next video. You know, I want to, there's Talo. You know, I want to play it, and basically, like, see, I don't want it to just be, like, a review. I'm not really... I'm not really a review type. Like, I always want there to be some kind of angle to it beyond just a review. But I do want to make a video about it. We'll see. I've got, like, some thoughts as to what the topics, like, the focus is probably gonna be. But, you know, I can't know for sure till I play the game. Yes, use another repel. Okay. So we're actually... This person heals, which is why I'm down here. But because 2 things evolved, I think I do want to go back and readjust my party. If only 1 thing evolved, I would have just let it slide. Like, whatever, we'll just keep going. But because 2 things evolved, I think it'd be kind of a waste to not go back and readjust. What do you want to see next for Pokemon in terms of games? That's tricky. Because I was really... I really did not like... I, like, really didn't like Scarlet and Violet. Like, I thought they were kind of atrocious. So, I mean, the big talk is, like, are we gonna do another Let's Go, or are we gonna do another Legends? I feel like is the primary topic of discussion right now. And, like, okay, if we do another Legends, is it gonna be Johto, or is it gonna be Unova? Those are the 2 that I see thrown around a lot. I think I would personally prefer to see Johto. Okay, let me put Fletchinder in over Crobat, first of all. And then who's next on the list? We could take out Wingle and Talo. They're done. Let me see. So next up is Yanma and Ducklet, and actually Fletchender. Okay, well that kind of works out. We can put in Ducklet over there, and Yanma there. And then just move you here, because we're putting all the fully evolves up high. Oh, shoot, wait. Staravia. Okay, wait. Staravia before Ducklet, because Staravia evolves one level sooner. Okay. I just got Staravia, so it's not quite organized on my list the same way all the others are. Okay. That should be good. But yeah, I would like to see another Legends game. Or Let's Go game, honestly. I think Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are super underrated. Like, those were great games. That I think people just slept on because the catching mechanics were like Pokemon Go. Which, like, fair enough. I'm not huge on those catching mechanics, but I don't outright hate them. And honestly, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are probably the best looking Pokemon games on the Switch. Like I think they kind of nailed the style there with those ones. So yeah, I guess my instinct is Legends Johto. I feel like there's a lot of... I feel like the lore of Johto lends itself well to a Legends game, basically. And I think it'd be interesting to explore that. There's news going around that Steven Universe might get a revival or spin-off depending on what the fans would like. I doubt that. I doubt that's ever gonna happen. I think the show's pretty much done. But I mean, what would I like to see from it if it did come back? I'm not really sure. I think it ended on like a pretty satisfying note, with you know, like Steven kind of going off on his own, and you know, the world being saved or whatever, you know, just light stuff there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with where the story left off. I'm not sure I really need it to continue. I mean, I'm sure it'd be tons of fun. But yeah, I think it said what it wanted to say. I mean, I think if anything, I would just maybe like to see more of like some of the side characters that kind of got shafted towards the end of the run. So like, you know, Peridot, Lapis, Bismuth. I would not mind seeing more of them and seeing like what else could they do with them if they had more time. But you know, I'm not desperate for it. Haven't really played a Pokemon game fully since Red, back on the Game Boy Advance. Is there a game I should play on an emulator? Well, what's an emulator, first of all? And second of all, I mean, really, it's take your pick. I like of like all the like Game Boy Advance and DS games and 3DS games have some merit to them, in my opinion. And ultimately, which one's going to work for you is going to depend on personal preference. My personal favorites are this game right here, as well as Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But, you know, getting your hands on a 3DS is a little trickier than... getting your hands on a 3DS is a little trickier than those other consoles. Let's just put it that way. So, yeah. So I think of like DS GBA, I mean, I guess I'd recommend doing a DS game, because on the DS, the battle mechanics are updated to basically their final form. Like, because that's when they split up moves so that you could have a physical move and a special move without it being intrinsically tied to the type. And of the DS games, I'd say I wasn't paying very close attention. Sorry, Fletchinder. Of those games, yeah, I think Platinum, Heart Gold, or Soul Silver is probably the best way to go. I think Black and White are a lot more hit or miss. Let me put in Drifloon. It's nice to have a ghost type in the back for these guys, because they are annoying. I guess Gust. And you know, there's a non-zero chance that Drifblim makes the final team. I'm not sure, though. We'll see. I will say, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I'm not super keen on personally. Like, they're very good. I don't know. I just don't have as much love for Johto as the average Joe, ironically. I think it's got a lot of quirks. We'll put it that way. That'd make it an interesting game to play, but I do think it's kind of odd. So I think for a more standard experience, you'd probably want to go with Platinum, which is incredibly solid. So I guess that's my recommendation. Pokemon Platinum. Let me go back to the lady to heal poor Fletchinder. Thoughts on the Disney 100 special? Are you talking about Once Upon a Studio? I loved Once Upon a Studio. That was great. That was delightful. And you know, say what you will about it potentially feeling like really corporate, or just generally like, you know, like, oh, they're shoving all their properties in your face. It's totally like a marketing scheme, and it's like, fine, like, it's not that, but as a big Disney fan who's already seen all of these, like, they're not selling me anything I haven't already consumed. It was incredible. I really enjoyed seeing it. I loved just characters that never get seen anymore getting a little bit of love. You know, my sort of, like, weird, like, obscure favorite is always, Great Mouse Detective. And, you know, none of those characters ended up getting, like, a line or anything. But, just seeing them, like, they were there. They were there in the group. And I think they even did a little bit with Radigan in the credits, with Radigan and Lucifer. And that was just so, like, charming to me. I was just like, oh my god, these... they're here. They're alive. My boy Basil of Baker Street ain't dead. So yeah, I really loved it. And there were a million others, like, an actual, like, Robin Williams genie line. That was insane. There's a bunch of others. Even though I don't like the Black Cauldron, I thought it was great to see those characters there. Yeah, get rid of Double Team. What else? There was so much cool stuff. How are we doing on health? Bad. Let's go fix that. Yeah, I forget how much, like, I was like, yeah, you know, Fletchinder and Crobat, those are, like, the same power level. They're not. Crobat is very strong. Okay. But yeah, Once Upon a Studio was great. I love seeing the Three Caballeros. They're only in the crowd shot, but I loved seeing them. Uh, which by the way, I got totally schooled in the comments on the Mickey Mouse video. Because I've been pronouncing one of their names wrong. Um, so I'm Hispanic, so you know, nailed Panchito. You know, we're all good there. Um, but Disney's been fucking gaslighting me into thinking that the other guy is named Jose, because Disney's been calling him that basically like since House of Mouse. That's not how you fucking pronounce that name in Portuguese, and like the guy's Brazilian, so obviously you should pronounce it the Portuguese Brazilian way, which is I believe it's Jose is his name, as opposed to Jose. Um, so yeah, that's wild. That's insane to me. Like, and you know, they got it right in the original movie in Saludos Amigos. But like, and I think like all the way through to the '60s they said it right. But starting with House of Mouse, they've just been doing the Hispanic pronunciation, and that's like super lame. I guess Peck. Oh, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire are my favorite Pokemon games. Those are absolutely worth trying. If you could get your hands on them, absolutely. Once Upon a Studio definitely has more heart and care compared to Space Jam 2 and the Chip and Dale movie. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I was really not a fan of the Chip and Dale movie. I thought that kind of blew big chunks. And Space Jam 2, I really loved the 2D animated segments, and you know, it definitely was like just a here's everything we own fest. But like, they had fun with it. It was nice to see the Looney Tunes in a big budget thing. You know, I can't bring myself to hate it. Good job, video game. Hey, that was a water break. Gotta stay hydrated while streaming, because you're talking a lot, and it wears out the voice. Is there nothing down here? There probably is, but I'm not willing to whip out the dowsing machine. If you can select your own 8 Disney Worlds for the next Cage game, which would you personally pick? Everything have to be new, no returning worlds. 2 Disney Worlds combined with an original. I don't know. I don't really know what you mean by that. Oh, like Ratatouille and Twilight Town. Okay. Okay, so 6 actual worlds and then 2 like smaller things, like 100 Acre Wood style things. Okay. Well, obviously, I made like my prediction video, but that's more what I think is gonna be and not what I personally want to see. Um. And no returning worlds. Well, I would absolutely love to see Grey Mouse Detective. Like, that's gonna kill Fletchender. Yeah. Ay, the poor bastard. Alright. Pretty much anyone can do this, really, but I guess we'll go to Skiploom. You don't have a flying type move. We're not going to Skiploom. We're going to Staravia? Yes. So yeah, I would love to see Great Mouse Detective. That'll never happen, but I would love it. I do unironically want to see Coco and Encanto. I would love to, as well as Inside Out and Zootopia, actually. I would love to see all 4 of those. Wow, okay, rude. I guess we're switching Staravia out. Let's go for Doduo. So yeah, how many is that? Grey Mask Detective, Inside Out, Encanto, Coco, Zootopia. And there goes Doduo. Oh, that was a crit, though. What the hell? Drifloon's just soloing this guy. Okay, let me go to Skiploom and see about reviving Doduo, because I don't want him to miss out on this. We do have 1 revive, so we'll use it. So that's 5. And I guess one of those would be like one of those smaller things, right? Like Inside Out, probably you don't enter it through the Gummy Ship. You probably enter it through an original world. So I guess that'll count for one of those. So that leaves 1 more of those and 2 more normal worlds, right? That's if my count is correct. Right? Because I said Inside Out is the one other thing, and then Encanto, Coco, Zootopia, Grey Master. Yeah. Okay. So 2 more regular worlds that oh yay, Drifloon's evolving. 2 more regular worlds that I'd want to see. I'd love to see Princess and the Frog, actually. Like that's probably not fantastic, like, environment-wise, but just, like, character-wise and story-wise, I just, like, yeah, I really want to see that. Oh, and Skiploom's evolving. Fantastic. I mean, we're closer to the exit now than to the entrance, so we'll probably just go for the exit before switching anybody out. But this is great. We're really crossing stuff off the list now. No, honestly, I might keep Drifblim around. Like, it's been weirdly helpful. Let me see. Can I... Okay, I can skip you for now and just come back. So yeah, Princess and the Frog. And then... I'm not forgetting anything from... Oh my god, I would love to see Wally. I think Wally would be so cute and so much fun. Okay. Before I talk to anyone else, let's heal and switch some guys out. Like, it's not gonna happen. Star Wars is gonna happen before Wally happens. That's just inevitable. But I would love to see Wally. Wally's one of my favorites. And I also... It'd be a fun environment, IMO. So yeah, Wally would be great. So I guess that's all of those. Like, and now I have to pick, like, another minigame style thing. Well, actually, maybe we stick Encanto in the minigame group as well. Just, like, have it be the Atlantica. Where, you know, it's just the music minigame thing. Okay, who's next? We gotta grab Ducklet and Charmeleon. And we also have to... Do we want to keep Drifblim? Like, is Drifblim final team material? If so, then we just take Fletchinder out right now. Or just leave both in. Because you're 35, you're 34, you're 31, and you're 33 is when you learn Ancient Power. And then you're at 35. We would just need... Now we should put Charmeleon in. We'll take Driftblim off the team for now. But you are a contender for final team, Driftblim. We will come back to you. But let's put Charmeleon in. Okay. And go there. And you go there. Alright, yeah, we are chugging. By chugging, I mean, like, the good chugging. Like, chugging along. Because, yeah, all that's left to evolve is everything in our party and then Bagon Pidgeotto. We do need to catch a Chatot on the next route, but that's fine. Would Saurodon and Goofy be robots in the Wally world or normal? I guess they could be normal. Like, they don't really have to change the way they do in other worlds. Because, like, humans are a thing. They're just, you know... Yeah, they're just haven't lived on the Axiom forever. Have I played Scarlet or Violet? Yep. Not a big fan. Good job, Oliver. You nailed it. How you doing? My favorite animated movie villain. Okay, my default answer for this is always Jafar. Just because, like, love the manic energy. I love Aladdin as a movie. Love the voice. Love the gravitas. I love Jafar. But that's also an answer that I give without really putting too much thought into it. So let me actually, like, think about it for a second. Like, running through the Disney Renaissance, I'm pretty sure Jafar stands as my favorite. But past that, and thinking about, like, other animation, you know, I do really like Spinel. But probably not more than Jafar. I was about to bring him up, actually. The Big Bad Wolf from Puss in Boots' Last Wish is really damn good. I don't know if he's my favorite, though. I think Jafar is a little more ever-present throughout his movie, so he sticks out to me more. Though I mean, I love all the villains from Puss in Boots' Last Wish. Puss in Boots' Last Wish is such a good movie. You know, Jack Horner, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, you know. A lot of fantastic stuff. Okay, we gotta switch Fletchinder out. Let's go Doduo. Any other DreamWorks stuff? I mean, I love Tai Lung from the first Kung Fu Panda. Fantastic. What else? I don't know. And again, I'm still not like more than Jafar. I think Jafar is still winning. Oh my god, Ducklet's gonna take forever. Yeah, I think it's Jafar. I can't quite think of anyone else that would beat him. Hi, Doggo. Doggo is here. Hello. Okay, that's not gonna kill. Good. Okay. Let's switch to... If Ducklet was higher level, I might switch to Ducklet, but for now, let's just go Staravia. Oh god, having an Intimidate Pokemon is nice. If I do use a normal flying type, it's probably gonna be Staraptor. Like, of the available ones, that's very much the favorite. Favorite Paul Rudish Mickey Mouse short episode? What is my favorite, huh? I mean, I do really love The Adorable Couple, which is one of the ones I talked about a lot in my Mickey Mouse video. So I guess we'll quick attack. I also really like Homespun Melody, which is the one where Mickey like has a pig. And the whole song, and the whole episode is sung. I like musicals, if you couldn't tell. So basically, if if there's a big if there's a big emphasis on the music in a particular episode, it's almost always ends up being my favorite. Because I'm a little basic like that. It's basically, oh, music, you are now the thing I love most. So I feel like one of those two probably. We're gonna go heal again. Also, no one on our team has strength right now, I don't think, so I'm just not gonna worry about pushing the strength boulder. There's nothing important behind it anyway. So yeah, I guess one of those two, I feel like. Either The Adorable Couple or Homespun Melody. But there's a lot of great ones. Like I open this question up to the chat. What are some of y'all's favorite of the Paul Rudish Mickey Mouse shorts? Or episodes, you know, throw in like Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse. Oh yeah, the board game episode. I very vaguely remember that one. Potato Land is great. That one I remember very distinctly. Obviously, all the whole reference to like Disneyland and all that is like it's so good. I love the what the hell did they call it? The like Abraham Lincoln potato, which is the dumbest thing I've ever said out loud. Oh, good Flame Body. Love Flame Body. There's an episode where the Snow White Evil Queen tries to kill Mickey but keeps failing. I believe you that episode exists, but I do not remember it. Is there a Potato Land reference at Disney World? Wait, no fucking way. Where is it? I need to know. Have I seen every single one of those shorts? I think I have, but maybe I haven't. Maybe I missed a couple at some point. Like, I know I've seen everything they've put on. Like, everything that's, like, original to Disney Plus, I know I've at least seen all of those. Hollywood Studios does a theater with a Disney World exclusive short. Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah. The vacation one. Yeah. So the exit. Okay, the exit has. Okay, the exit has Potato Land photo booth. Okay, that makes way more sense. That it's like very directly tied to a Paul Rudish Mickey Mouse thing in the parks. That okay. Okay, that makes way more sense. Any favorite Christmas movies? Yeah, a whole bunch. I love Christmas. I'm such a like it's November, that means it's the Christmas season for me. Like screw Thanksgiving, it is Christmas time, baby. Um my default answer is It's a Wonderful Life, which is an oldie but a goodie. I love It's a Wonderful Life. It is a classic for a reason. Very good. Love it lots. Um, let's go get a chat out. um, I love Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Every single segment of that movie is like really great. Um, I love going back to Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Immediate chat out. This is the kind of shit we need. Um, we'll just peck it. What else? There's a lot of great ones. Love Actually, I kind of flip-flop on. Because sometimes it's fun to watch, and sometimes I'm like, it's just okay. A Christmas Story, I saw that for the first time actually, relatively recently. I think it was like roughly last Christmas. That one's great. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas, even though it's kind of more of a Halloween movie to me. All the Rankin Bass specials, like those are super charming. The Peanuts Christmas special too. I love the Peanuts Christmas special. What about Twice? Yeah, Twice. Twice gives off bad vibes to me. Twice Upon a Christmas. Cool. We got the chat out, so we can just delete that from the list because we never have to touch it again. No nickname, baby. And, you know, it's not just the animation when it comes to Twice Upon a Christmas. It's also just, like... I don't know, it just gives off a bad vibe. Like, I feel like all of the segments of Twice Upon a Christmas start out kind of, like, mean. And bitter. And just unfun. And, you know, it always comes around by the end, but, like... I don't know, I just do not have a good time returning to Twice Upon a Christmas. I have considered... I need to add it, like, officially to my list of video ideas, but I do kind of want to do a ranking of every segment from Once and Twice Upon a Christmas. Just one big ranking with all eight, I believe, segments. But honestly, I might end up putting that off till, like, next year. Not that I couldn't do it this Christmas if I wanted to. I just don't have a great way of getting clips of the movie. Like, I struggled a lot to find the clips of Once Upon a Christmas that I used in the Mickey video. Alright, we gotta go to the Tower of Mastery. But I do think that would be a fun ranking. Though it might be, like... all the Once Upon a Christmas segments might just be at the top of the list, and then all the Twice ones are at the bottom. But there are more segments in Twice Upon a Christmas. I think there's 5, if I remember correctly. Because there's Huey, Dewey, and Louie going to the North Pole. There's Mickey and Pluto, with Pluto going to the North Pole. There's Max coming home with his new girlfriend. There's the one with Donald, like, just being pissed off at everything. And there's the Minnie and Daisy skating one. I think that's all of them. The Huey and Dewey Louie one should be dead last. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to watch them all again. But probably, yeah. I always just want to mash through this, and then I forget that you have to pick the bottom option there. Yeah, the Donald one sucks. I really hate that one. It just feels so like, it just feels so cruel and mean for no reason. And, like, really, I don't like anyone in that short. I don't like the way Daisy acts. I don't like the way Huey, Dewey, and Louie acts. I don't really like the way Donald acts either. I don't like the way the world around him acts. It's just a bad vibes all around. What, just a terrible, terrible short. Like, I will never make this, but if I ever do make, like, if I ever were to make, like, the worst version of every Mickey Mouse character, like, I may very well put, like, Donald in that fucking short, as my least favorite version of him. Alright, how's our party looking before we enter the Serena battle? Okay, everyone on the team is still a ways away from evolving, so that's all fine. Will Fletchinder be able to handle this, I guess is the question. Like, I could go grab Crobat if I really want to. Which I might do. Like, that might just be... Well, actually, she opens with Meowstic, yeah? Or is it still Esper at this point? Nah. I mean, what's the worst thing we lose? I guess I just don't want to win with, like, anyone dead, really, because I want to make sure everyone gets experience. Let me save, I guess. Is there a worse version of Goofy? Probably an extremely goofy movie, if you ask me. I saw a lot of people, like, questioning... Not a lot of people, it was a couple people. I saw a couple people questioning why I didn't bring that movie up in my last video, or my Mickey Mouse video. And it's because I don't like it. I'm kind of just out on the premise, really. Like, it's one thing... It is a Meowstic already, okay. It's one thing to make your son go on a family trip, right? Especially when you don't realize they have other plans. Like, that's one thing. It is so wildly another thing to follow them to college. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Goofy is so in the wrong there. And I know it's like, it's like very much a, like the gist is like he never finished college, right? Goofy, that is. So he wants to, like, do it. Like, it's not purely this, like, I just want to follow my son around thing. But that's how it reads, and that's, like, so obviously what it is. And I hate it. I don't vibe with it at all. Like... And, you know, I haven't seen the movie in a long time. So maybe there's some stuff there I'm missing out on, but I'm sorry, I'm just very much out on the premise. Like, I don't like it at all. Oh yeah, he does, like, he gets the, he gets a girlfriend. That was something. I'm not sure I love that. But I also don't remember it super well. Natural gift. No. We're never using that. Way to go, Ducklet. Frogadier. Maybe I should have grabbed Crobat, or maybe at least Drifblim. Like, Drifblim probably would have been good for this. Let's try Staravia? It's like, alright, and Intimidate, sure. Okay, this should be fine. Honestly, we could Whirlwind. Well, what's Serena's third Pokemon? I always remember the Meowstic, and then obviously the starter. Just Wing Attack. Whatever. Any thoughts on Strange World? It's whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty meh on it. It's not great. But it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, hey, good job, video game. Yeah, Water Pulse is a big one that just kills the video game. Alright. Which, to be clear, is not the fault of the video game, it is entirely the fault of my Nintendo 3DS. Why did I bring 2 fire types when I knew Frogadier was a thing? No, it's not like we could actually use Charmeleon anyway. Welcome back, Oliver. How you doing? This is bad. Yeah, I don't really know how to deal with this without people dying. I mean, we could have, like, bait out its water pulses, I guess. How much damage does... Ducklet is super low level for this. How much damage does Ducklet take from water pulse? Pretty good? Great. I'm also doing pretty good. You know, I'm sitting here with, you know, 2,000 subscribers, and I'm like, what the hell happened? You know, it's nutty. So, you know, God, Ducklet. Okay, yeah, my totally real Nintendo 3DS. But yeah, you know, the Mickey Mouse thing's taken off, and like, fan-freaking-tastic. It's just kind of insane. You know, goes to show you, you never know which one's going to take off, you know? Like, I did not think it was going to do all that well. Because I thought it was kind of just a random, like, idea. Like, you know, nothing about it really screamed, like, yeah, this is gonna catch fire with the algorithm. But then it did. And here we are. So for all you aspiring YouTubers out there, you know, you never know. You never know which one it's gonna be. We're gonna die. I mean, we've got some quick attacks to at least manage to take out this Frogadier right now. But we're gonna die. I think the play here is to go Drifblim. I think that's our strongest Pokemon that can deal with both Meowstic and Frogadier. Acupressure. Nah. Bubble Beam. That's something. Is it stronger than Water Pulse? It is. Wild. Alright, yeah, sure. We'll get rid of Water Pulse. Poor Yanma's dead. Right, Absol's the other one. Okay, maybe we don't bring Drifblim. I forgot that Absol exists. And this thing has quick attack. Yeah, okay. We're gonna white out here, and that's fine. We'll come back having learned from our mistakes. Oh yeah, totally. You know, no one's obligated to stick around. It's it's a live stream. It is entertainment. You turn it on and off at your leisure. Okay. So, technically speaking, it's against our rules to actually use Charmeleon in battle here. We have it in our party because we wanted to evolve into Charizard, obviously. So what I think we're gonna do is we're just gonna use... Yeah, we're just gonna use non-damaging moves till this Absol kills us. Which should not take very long. And honestly, considering that we got, like, good experience from Frogadier and Meowstic, this is honestly, like... This is honestly not that bad. It's just more experience, basically, so... Not that we're gonna grind this out repeatedly, but, you know. It's nice. Just a little extra bump. So, do we want to bring Drifblim? Drifblim can deal with the Meowstic really easily. And we'll also probably have less issues against the Frogadier, but that Absol will kill it outright. I think maybe we box the Charmeleon for this. And we should maybe bring in Drifblim and Crobat. Also, Pidgeotto's down here. Yeah, I think that's the play. So let me do that. We'll open with Drifblim to deal with the Meowstic. And then go from there. Sounds good to me. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. Yep. Good going, video game. You can do it. Do I have a stream goal for today? Like, what's the goal of the day? We've already been going for about 2 hours, huh? Honestly, I would really love to get Fly today, which is all the way past, like, that would be 2 more gyms, right? Because we have to do the fighting gym and the grass gym. But I think we could do it, like, realistically speaking. I think we can. Because we are kind of cruising. Like, we haven't really had to deal with any kind of major wall as we've gone through this, so... We could I can make that the stream goal, getting Fly. Because once we get Fly, we can go back to the early game routes and use, like... We could surf to get a Masquerain and use the old route to get a Magikarp, and that's, like, that's really the only, like, really out-of-the-way thing we need to do. So that'd be nice. Oh, a stream does not like Hex. It really doesn't like Hex. Wow. That's something. Or maybe that's just on my end. I don't know. This whole operation is like... it's held together with glue and duct tape. Like, it's not... I'm not trying to impress anybody here. Okay, that Hex went through fine. Okay, I think it was just a weird fluke. Whatever. I am partially doing this stream series to get footage of this video game for the potential video essay. Okay, let's go to Crobat. So, you know, I like to keep track of when things get spotty. Just to kind of make a mental note of it. Oh, it used light screen. That's why it wasn't doing as much. Okay. Oi! What a rude Absol. And it's gonna quick attack. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Alright, well, I guess that worked out. Okay, Frogadier. Hello. Actually, you know what? I think I am gonna just let Crobat go down here and just get an attack in. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We will absolutely take that. And let's drop Drifblim back in and see what it can do. Let's go for Hex. Oh my god, why? Okay, good. Okay. I need you to break through one more confusion thing. Just one more confusion check, okay, Drifblim? Never mind, I did not think that would kill you. I thought... Okay, you know, I didn't look that closely at the numbers on that, but I did not think that would kill. I wonder if that was just like a low roll, high roll situation. Okay, just peck it. And I guess now, quick attack. Alright, well, we survived, and the 4 Pokemon that, like, really needed the experience got the experience, so all good there. Alright, so now it's on to the gym, which is the fighting gym. So this will be a piece of cake. And we could bring back in Fletchinder and Charmeleon, no problem, I'm sure. You know, I wonder, I just remembered now. We have the TM for Aerial Ace. I could totally be teaching that to more of my Pokemon. Like, that ought to make Fletchinder less difficult to use. Although, actually, we might... Actually, do I care about Pidgeotto? I mean, we got to evolve it into Pidgeot at some point. But I don't know if that's endgame for me. Like, again, if I use a normal flying type, it's probably going to be Staraptor. So let's see, what am I thinking for endgame right now? I'm thinking Crobat, like, pretty much for sure. We're going to have a fire flying type, it's just a matter of whether it's going to be Talonflame or Charizard. Which, like, it's probably going to be Charizard, because it can Mega Evolve. I like Drifblim, or at the very least I like the idea of Drifblim. So that's 3, and then we're gonna have a Dragon Flying type. It's again just a matter of which one. You know, we've got Bagon in the back right now. Who's kind of struggling to evolve, but it'll get there. Yeah, we'll worry about Pidgeotto later. We're gonna end up needing to get Noibat, Dragonite, and Altaria later. So those are all things to worry about. So we're gonna have a Dragon Flying type. And then it's like, okay, do we get a water flying type? Because there are a couple options there. We obviously we're dealing with Swanna, Ducklet Swanna, which does not scream final team to me, just to be clear. There's Mantine, and then the big one is Gyarados, which is always a useful Pokemon. So maybe we make a point of getting Gyarados and using Gyarados. I forgot. I wanted to teach you Aerial Ace. Whatever. Peck will do fine for now. Hey, I should take a water break. Hang on. Aye. I love it when Double Slap hits triple or even quadruple. Or quintuple. Heh, 420 experience. Doduo's pretty close, that's good. Because once that's done, we can squeeze Bagon in. Okay, let's teach you Aerial Ace. Yeah, everyone is able to learn Aerial Ace, and really everyone should know it. But for now, we'll just give it to Fletchender. And we'll get rid of Peck. Love how slowly that happened. And let me actually also just put it in the first move slot. Alright, cool. All set there. Alright. Ugh. Yeah, that's a little better than Peck. Just a smidge. That said, we are gonna just have to, like, quick attack here. I should have used Peck for the meme, but it's fine. Throw. Why? I hate this Pokemon. You're just so bulky for no reason, and you're gonna kill Dodo, aren't you? Yep. You're so annoying. Why are you like this? That shouldn't kill me. Though the 3DS loves to load it. It's its favorite thing to do. Okay. Feather Dance. I forget what you do. No, I don't want that. I'm playing this very, like no-brain of just, yeah, who needs status moves? I want to be able to hit things. Okay, excellent. Excellent crit, Fletchender. Okay, we gotta go heal so that Doduo lives. There's like 2 more trainers in here and then the gym. God, the whole sock throw line. This is just the worst to fight. Like, thankfully this is a flying run, so it's like not that painful. But man. They are just so needlessly bulky. And they're peppered all throughout this part of the game. As well as later. I do... Like, they're in the Ice Cave, which I don't actually remember the name of. Is the Frost Cavern? It's some, you know, basic name like that. It's by Dendemil. But yeah, some trainers in there have throw and sock, and I think that's some of the last instances of them. But man, I just do not like them. And also, you know, their discount Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. But that's neither here nor there. There's someone here. And there's a sock. Hi. You're doing your best, Fletchender. That was pretty good. Hey, naturally learning aerial ace. There we go. Now I don't have to menu for it. We could realistically just get rid of wing attack. Yeah. It's just wing attack, but it doesn't check accuracy, so... And... oh. I just read that wrong. I thought that was Seismic Toss for some reason. That was weird. Alright, Fletchender's really close to being a Talonflame. It's just 2 levels now. Alright, so there should be one more boy roller skater around here somewhere. There you are. Hey, buddy. I gotta fight you. Thank you. What day is it? It's Monday. You ever have those? You ever have those moments? I just totally forget what day of the week it is. Aye. Ah, yeah, thank God for the one Pokemon in here that's 4 times weak to flying. Supersonic? I mean, I don't really care about you having Tackle. Even though I guess it's technically your strongest move right now. Nah, we don't need Supersonic. Yanmega is such a cool Pokemon, but I doubt we're gonna use it. I don't recall its moves being great. Do we have like a potion or something, just so that we can go into this fight full on health? Yeah. There we go. that is just being lazy and not wanting to go back to the Pokemon Center again, but whatever. Oh, we got the slow skate. Great. You know, roller skating, uh, in this game is one of those things that I never really nailed down my opinion on. Because, like, yes, it is cumbersome and not incredibly convenient to use. Um, but it's also fun. Like it's fun at points. Like, as long as you're not trying to do precise movements with it, like, it's a good time. But then every now and then the game kind of makes you use it. So I don't know. There's a lot of give and take with roller skates, which is true to real life, really. Have I ever? I have been roller skating like once. It was some kid's birthday party when I was younger. I don't remember if I was good at it or not, but I do remember not in any way being inspired to try it again. I was like, this was fun as a one-time thing. Anyway, oh god, are you kidding me? Yeah, of course that's gonna kill me. I'm a fire flying type. Oh, that sucks. That's terrible, actually. That's like the worst thing that could happen. You're slow, right? Hyper potion. Because, okay, the problem is... we still have to fight the Hawlucha. We still have to fight Karina's Hawlucha, and... Oh my god, really? Again? Okay, well, our Staravia has Aerial Ace. What am I fine with dying? Nothing, really. We kind of need all of these. How much does Staravia take from a Rock Tomb? Let's find out. Intimidate is nice. Okay. Okay, this Aerial Ace should kill it. Yeah. So then it's just a matter of the Hawlucha. The incredibly buff Hawlucha. Do you have a rock move? Hang on. We're gonna switch to Yanma to experiment for a second. Because I'm the most fine with Yanma dying. You have Flying Press. Okay. Fine, we knew that. We actually resist that, don't we? Well, okay. We technically resist that, but not really. Okay. So here's my plan. I'm gonna detect just to stall for a second. Though the speed boost is nice. I'm basically thinking I'm just gonna kind of let Yanma die. Oh, you're buffing yourself. Great. My plan was that I'd let Yanma die and then come in with Staravia. And Staravia could intimidate it, and that'd be, like, fine. Does Tackle do more than Sonic Boom? No, it does not. Oh my god, stop hone clawsing. Please stop honing your claws. I'm not switching out. Like, that's just not happening. Like, it behooves me to stay in for now. Let Yanma go down. Unfortunately, because it could have used the experience, but whatever. Go back to Staravia. Lower its attack. one stage at least. So now it's only a +1. And then try for Aerial Ace. Ugh, is that gonna kill? Yeah. Okay. It's faster than everything we have, for sure. God, that's so annoying. Because if Fletchinder was alive, this wouldn't it be a problem. Because Fletchinder, you know, resists... not... No, yeah, it resists. It resists Flying Press. So that's not an issue. And... I guess you do have Aerial Ace, but you're so low level. And it has... And yeah, Fletchinder has Aerial Ace, which is our strongest move right now, and would totally wreck shop. Man, if you had a quick attack, you'd actually be winning this for us, Ducklet, but whatever. God, that's so obnoxious. And then we brought Charmeleon, so yeah. That's so rude. Obviously, Charmeleon could have won this, but I don't want to do that. Because you're not a flying type. Damn, both Serena and Karina, which rhyme, killed me. And obviously, they're killing me because I'm not using all of my strongest Pokemon the first go around. Because I want to just have everything leveling up. So, like, it's fine. It's just a little annoying. So, okay. Machoke has Rock Tomb is basically the lesson. We cannot stay in with Fletchinder on Rock Tomb. So what I might do is... I think I'll just go out into Staravia once the Machoke comes out, because that'll be intimidated. So Rock Tomb will only do so much, and we could use Aerial Aces to take out the Machoke. I think that ought to work fine. And then everything else stays the same, basically. Except we have Fletchinder for Hawlucha now, and we'll live. You know what I did do this go around, because I thought this stream might go a little longer? I brought with me a couple snacks. So sorry if that, like, sounds on stream. I'm not really sure. My chewing, but... You guys gotta eat. Alright, here's the Machoke. So let's go to Staravia. Perfect. We should still be faster, if the last go-around was anything to go by. I doubt this kills. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 hits. Okay. So my only concern is, do we still outspeed? I imagine we probably do, but we'll see. Oh, we don't. Okay. Well, that's a shame. That Staravia is not going to get experience for this, but oh well. We can go to Fletchinder, we outspeed, and kill it. Alright. Fire Fang. Hell yeah. That's great. Get rid of Ember. I kind of need to keep Smokescreen on you just for business, so that you have a non-damaging move for any situation where you have to come out. But you know, it'll be fine. Okay, Power-Up Punch. That's rude. How much does Aerial Ace do? Okay. It has the potential to kill. So let's hope for the best. Flying Press. Okay, yep, we resist. Okay, we did it. Awesome. We are in the clear. All it took was knowing that Machoke had Rock Tomb. That is our third gym badge. Hopefully we're able to get another one today. Also Power-Up Punch. I doubt any of our Pokemon can use that, but it's a good TM. And then now we gotta go do the Tower of Mastery fight. Which is technically a forced use of a non-flying Pokemon, but it's fine. They do make us use Mega Lucario for that. But yeah, we're about to get access to Megas. I'll heal. I don't think we get any experience from this fight, but I'll heal just in case. So that Staravia is back up and running. I should, like, switch out Fletchinder soon, because it's gonna become Talonflame soon. But I want it to, like, I want to switch it out, like, along with another Pokemon, because I don't want to be, like, leading with Pidgeotto. Because I haven't been using Pidgeotto in a while. It's kind of stubby. Alright. Time for the effectively scripted fight. And we got a Mega Ring. We do have access to a Mega right now. Because we have Aerodactyl. As well as the Aerodactylite. So we could use that if we want to. That could be kind of our trump card. For a bit, at least till we get Charizard. If we so choose. Again, we're kind of still in a position where we kind of need the party space just to level up stuff. But once that whole situation has calmed down a bit, maybe we just pack an Aerodactyl. Alright. Time to see how much the frames drop upon Mega Evolving. Okay. It's doing okay. Okay. Could have been worse. I don't know how that's going to pop up on stream, but it looked fine to me. Oh, but that part's slowing down. Okay. I wonder how someone loses this fight. Like I'm sure you can, because like obviously like they do basically the same damage to each other. I'm pretty sure it is pre-written that your Lucario is faster. So like you'd have to throw to lose, I'm sure. Wonder what that looks like. By the way, you don't have to take the Lucario. Fun little quirk that most people probably don't know if they haven't played this game more than once. Yeah. You could just totally say, screw it, we don't need Lucario, and move on with the game. It's like, thanks for the Mega Ring, lady, I'm gonna go now. And honestly, the whole gravitas that they give to Mega Evolution in this game, I think is really great. You know, every generation since has had their little gimmick, but I don't think any of them are really treated with the same reverence that Mega Evolution was. Like lore, at the very least lore-wise, you pretty much always get access to every other game's gimmick within like the first town of the game, really. Like, I actually don't remember exactly when you get access to Z-moves for the first time. It might be that the Normalium Z is like the first one, but that's like after the first trial. Also, we have Surf now. Let me just put that on Ducklet. And then in Gen 8, you get access to Dynamax pretty much immediately. And in Gen 9, you get access to Terrestrialization pretty much immediately. Like, even before the world, like, opens up. There's also just a better move than Bubble Beam, yeah. So, like, not that we need Wing Attack, but, you know. But yeah, they really build up Mega Evolution in this game. They talk about it for a really long time. They kind of hint at, like, how insane of an ability is and, like, how much there's to... And they make a really nice big deal. They make a meal out of it. They make a big deal out of... Are we good? Yeah, we're good. They make a big deal out of it. Like, it's not just something that's like, oh, it falls from the sky, and now you have it. Or you just, like, happen to stumble upon it. Like, God. So the other games are so weird about how they dish out their gimmicks. But here it's like, there is a giant building dedicated to it, and you have to, like, do this set of... like, it's not a comparatively complicated, but it's like... You have to beat this girl at her own game if you want, like, the... If you want the, like, privilege of using it. And, you know, this is after, like, the third gym of the game. We are 3 gyms in now. We're finally getting access to this ability that's been teased all the way up to this point. And this game has a very long, like, stretch between the first and second gym, so it's been a while. Oh, yeah, I realize I probably shouldn't be leading with Fletchinder against a bunch of water trainers. So, yeah, that... Anyway, that's my soapbox about Mega Evolution. What is the episode of Gravity Falls that makes you laugh the most? The funniest episode of Gravity Falls. That's tricky. There's a lot of great ones. For some reason, my instinct is to say Bottomless Pit. I feel like that, or... Legend of the Gobblewonker has a lot of great bits, actually. Like, the whole sequence where they're throwing away the cameras is amazing. Like, that cracks me up every single time. And there's a lot of great, like, the beaver with a chainsaw. Bud Island is kind of silly, but, like, you know. The whole thing's silly. Just the ultimate twist of that it's McGucket. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff in Legend of the Gobblewonker. Not to say that the show got any less funny as it went along, because it didn't. It really stayed consistent in that way. But, yeah. You know, I kind of feel like Ducklet with Surf might be the move here. Let's find out. Ducklet, prove your worth to us. Oh, Clamp's one of these, right. It's amazing how much, like, how strong of a memory I have when it comes to the Pokemon themselves, and then the moves, it's always like, I always need to double check what they do. I have very little memory of the moves. Alright, well, Ducklet with Clamp has proven... Or Ducklet with Clamp. Ducklet with Surf is like, okay, he's doing alright. It's kind of barely pulling it off, but, you know, we managed. Excellent. Alright. Yeah, Ducklet is still a ways away from Aqua Ring. I mean, we can get rid of Wing Attack. We don't need that anymore. And, you know, it couldn't hurt to have Aqua Ring on us. Insert Kingdom Hearts joke. Anyway. What else? I think both Staravia and Doduo are really close. Staravia less so. But Doduo is really close. Nope, not what I wanted to do. I hit the wrong button. So yeah, I think Fletchinder and Doduo will hopefully evolve around the same time, and then we can switch them both out. And we can grab Pidgeotto and Bagon. Oh, the only problem there is then, like, who's my killer? I kind of need someone to lead the charge and not be terrible. Which I guess we can give Pidgeotto a chance. You know, Pidgeotto's not terribly low level. My favorite Pokemon is Squirtle. Always has been, always will be. Love that little thing. And you know, there's a lot of influences to that. It's mostly nostalgia. Like, it was I feel like it was one of my first trading cards that I got was Squirtle, and I just immediately loved it. But also, like, I have so much fun fighting with it in Smash, and I also love the whole Blastoise line. That said, Mega Blastoise is definitely not my favorite Mega. Like, it's good, I like it. I like the whole idea of just bigger cannon. But there are better ones. Also riding on a Skiddo. What is my favorite Mega? I'd have to, like, look at a list of them. I mean, I really like Mega Metagross. Even if it is kind of a bit much. We don't need this shiny stone, but I'm getting it anyway. Let me grab the Skiddo. Never mind, we lost the Skiddo. It's fine. What are some really... I really like Mega Altaria. I like that it becomes a fairy type. That's really cool. I guess let's go this way. There is a trainer back there, but we'll come back for her. We could kind of start... We can make our way to, Koroway Town? Is this Koroway or Coumarine? It's one of the two. Alright, Aerial Ace. Although we do need a center. Because we gotta switch stuff out. Yeah, because Dodo is going to evolve, and Fletchinder is going to evolve with this battle. You know, I also really like Mega Sceptile. I like the Trico line is like my second favorite starter line. And I love that they gave Sceptile the Dragon type. And same goes for Ampharos. I love Mega Ampharos. Mega Gyarados is also really cool. Basically, if it changes the Pokemon's type, I definitely like it more. Just because I think it's more interesting. So yeah, probably one of those is my standard for favorite. Though I do really like Mega Metagross. I have not seen Hell of a Boss. Heard about it, but have not seen it. All right, we finally get Talonflame. And as cool as it is, I feel like we're not gonna use it. I feel like Charizard is just gonna be better, especially since we can Mega Evolve it. I mean, I guess we could always use both and just deal with the type overlap, but I don't think we want to double down on a 4x rock weakness. That would be really bad for the team. We already really don't have any sort of answer for rock. So yeah. But hey, there's Dodrio. Okay, what's going on up here? Okay, I don't think we can avoid this guy right now. So we just kind of got to deal with the fact that these two are getting more experience anyway, because there's a trainer the other way as well. I guess let's try leading with Staravia. Yeah. And you're a breeder, too. Aye. Ah, breeder with 2 Pokemon. Okay. Oh no, not embargo. I can't use items? I'm so sad. Oh, really? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we could do the grass gym today. Yeah, we'll get Fly. We'll do it. Hell, I might even go further. No promises, but... You know, these streams... They've been going for about 4 hours, on average. So, you know, I'd like to keep that up, you know. We're about to hit, like, the 3-hour mark. Okay, so that sucks. Screw it. I'll just use the Talonflame. It's fine. It's fine. I will use my extremely buff Pokemon just to get past this Tauros. Oh god, it's still just not doing a lot. Well, Burn's nice. Oh, boo fucking who? Rest? Are you kidding me? How unbelievably lame of you. I mean, I guess we'll just keep hitting it. Okay, good. Thank you for the crit. If the burn was still active, well, at least it didn't wake up, so we're done. As long as we live this poison. Yeah, cool. We'll even quick attack just for fun. Alright. The Nightmare Breeder is over. And we can make our way to here. Coumarine is this one. Okay. Almost certainly not how you pronounce it, but, you know, we do our best. Right, we've got to fight her again. But important thing, we need to remember to grab you, because you've got the good rod. Which actually means we gotta go catch stuff. There's a couple things to catch. Well, actually, let's do this girl up here. It's a free TM. Yes, let's do it. That's embargo. Alright, well, that's a lame one to get, but that's fine. I would have much rather have gotten acrobatics, but that's fine. Okay. Let's go to the center and heal / reorganize our party. We are going to go back and finish off the trainers on that route, and also catch a couple things. Because we need to get Mantike and Remoraid. Obviously, Remoraid itself, we're not going to use. We just need it so that we could evolve the Mantike. Alright, there's the HM for fly. We can't actually fly yet. We have to beat the gym. But yeah, that's the goal. We gotta be able to fly. My favorite Amphibia episode, you know, most people say True Colors. I'm not as high on True Colors as... blah, 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 words. I'm not as high on True Colors as most. And really, I'm not as high on Amphibia as most. Those two things might be related. So what I say my favorite episode is, I mean, it's easy to just pick the one that, like, has a bunch of Gravity Falls references in it, but that's kind of lame. I mean... it'd have to be one with, like, all the girls, right? Like, those are, like, the good ones. So probably, you know the episode where... They're like doing the whole performance with what's the song? No Big Deal. That one's really great. I don't remember what the name of the episode is, but I did really like it. And our Pidgeotto is actually weaker than our Staravia right now, so maybe we just lead with Staravia for a bit. Okay. Actually, hold on. We are going to catch this Mantike and Remoraid, like, right now, and then immediately do a trainer with them, so maybe we just put you two away for a second, while we go do this little side quest of getting a Mantine. So this way, they just automatically get into our party, and we don't have to worry about it. So we'll do this, evolve them, probably on the Fisherman that's just, like, right there. And then we'll go back and, you know, put Bagon and Charmeleon in and all that. So yes, here's the Fisherman. We need to use our good rod. Where is it? Key items? Yeah. please don't take that long, because I don't feel like registering you, because we only need you for this. Oh, come on. You're a big Amphibia fan? It's a great show. Again, if I ever make a video on it, it's probably going to lean a little negative, because I do have a lot of criticisms of that show, even though it is great. Bro. Remoraid, my boy. Alright, we'll register it. Fine, fine. In fact, I'm going to deregister the bike. Just so that we don't have to deal with the pop-up menu. Hey! It is having trouble with fishing. Interesting. Oy. Oh, let's go. Okay. Yeah, fishing is slow. Interesting. Alright, immediate Remoraid. That's what we like to see. Oh, I didn't heal at the center. That's silly. Alright, well, quick attack. Oi! Right, you are. You are a weak fish. Okay. Hopefully Great Ball is good enough. Cool. And again, we only need this for the sake of evolving Mantike. So now we surf. And run around till we get a Mantike. There we go. You're a Lapras. Okay. Aren't you like a rare encounter here? Yeah, I'm curious. What are your small problems? I don't have a great read on what the grand consensus on a lot of Amphibia stuff is, so I'm curious. Especially if I do end up making a video about it, it'd be good to know. There's Mantike. Okay. Also, Doggo's back. Okay. Staravia just died because I wasn't paying attention. That's an oopsie. Alright, Pidgeotto. We'll also use Quick Attack. We should heal it. Oh, don't. Okay. Recoil is scary. Bro, what do you mean? Well, it's gonna get itself into the red if it keeps doing that. We have netballs if need be. What are you doing? What are you doing down there where all the cables are, Doggo? Let's try the one netball. Screw it. Like, when else are we gonna use it? Hey, okay, it didn't work. Awesome, love that. Guess we're back to Great Balls. Okay, cool. That took longer than it needed to. We are not giving you a nickname. So actually, you know what I could do? Oh, this is so not worth using one of the rare candies, though. That it's level 20. It's gonna take a minute for it to evolve. I'm debating. Well, I should go heal in any case. It was kind of silly of me that I didn't do that while I was at the center, but... Oh well. We'll just heal now. It's just annoying in this city because you have to take the train. Whoa. Video game. Okay. We were just going from point A to point B. It's never done that while I've been doing that. Like, it's like the most basic function of the game. Can you manage that? I thought the jingle was gonna be faster, and I totally screwed that up. Cool. Okay. Now we'll go back and do those trainers, and hopefully Mantike will evolve during that process. And then we'll have our Mantine and be good. And then we could put Bagon and Charmeleon back in the party. And we could do Serena and the gym, which the gym should be real easy. It's a grass gym. Alright, let's start with you. You're just like, are you just the Magikarp trainer of this game? Yeah, you're probably not actually worth fighting because the experience you give is probably really bad, but might as well, you're here. Let's just do area, please. I think what the one of my main problems is Sasha. Your favorite is really good, get some good character, but in the next episode, True Colors, it's like it never happened. Yeah. I totally feel that. They did Sasha dirty. Like, it was very much like, okay, they want her to be redeemed, but they also just need her to be a villain for this one episode, so